All right, let's move on, guys, to the Wizards. And here's a team that's won 2 of their last 3 after starting 0-3, guys. We're wondering, is this the same old Wizards? I think they heard us and they woke up. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, right now, the team's coming off a heartbreaking loss, though, Dan. They're coming off that heartbreaking loss that one of us on this panel lost money to in Vegas. But
John, I said last week, I mean, you can't overreact. They lost in Miami to the Miami Heat.
Right.
And they lost
You've been consistent on
without
this.
Nene. I mean, we're going to talk later about the backcourt, but Nene, I think, maybe is the most crucial player on this team right now. The way he distributes the ball, the body that he provides, there's the defensive presence, especially without Okafor. I just don't know that there's anyone on this team who can come close to offering what Nene does, just who can do anything remotely like what he does.
And I think Gortat will be.
He and Gortat, what a great combo down low.
I think he will continue to improve. I think he'll be a major part of this team. I think they had the makings of a solid team. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think that there's
it's
a lot
like the first time you look at when they're coming on the court, like, wow, like.
I think he just makes some free throws.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but it's the thing that we talked about in our little season preview, whether Nene can stay healthy.
I don't
Out of the first 3 games, he missed 2 with a mysterious calf injury that he said if he kept playing, he could tear his Achilles. He misses 2 games, says, I could tear my Achilles, but keep playing, and then he's back. It just seems like
his track record isn't good.
No.
But I think that's, to me, I mean, that's what's going to determine the season. How much he can stay on the court.
Let me shift focus to the backcourt, guys. We talked about Bradley Beal coming off a career high against Oklahoma City. He's certainly shooting the ball well now. I'm curious, which player in the backcourt, John Wall or Bradley Beal, do you guys think is more critical to the success of this team? Dan, what's yours?
I think Beal is a phenomenal talent, and I think he's a star in the making. But I don't think this Wizards team works without John Wall, and I think we saw that at the beginning of last season. Obviously, Beal was a rookie then, but the team was abysmal without Wall. I think, Bradley Beal is getting his 30-some points because there's a guy that's creating some of those corner threes for him. I think that it just doesn't work without John Wall, especially when you look at the alternative, which is Eric Maynor and Garrett Temple. I mean, pretty big drop off right there. So I think John Wall is more.
John Wall, what do you say?
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, Bradley Beal was a rookie last season, so I think that you'll see him being able to do something that a lot of guys that become premier players in this league are able to do, which is create your own shots. I think Bradley Beal has that ability. I think Bradley Beal has the potential to be an all-star before John Wall becomes one. And in this league, I think it's an all-star driven league, so I go with Bradley Beal based off of that.
Beal's shooting way up in the last couple games. He's at 56% over his last 2. He started slowly, which, some of us idiots started wondering about whether or not there's cause for concern, but clearly not. He's hot right now anyway. I would break the tie. I'll say John Wall. I've been a proponent of Walls throughout last year, and you guys give him, I feel like sometimes he gets some unfair criticism given, in the past for some of the people around him that he's playing with. I think you're seeing the type of player he can be when he has the right pieces around him. And Otto Porter hasn't even joined the team. The number 3 pick in the draft. Just wait till he joins the team.
Did you just say unfair criticism?
I said some unfair criticism.
Of a guy who hasn't made a all-star game since being a part of this team and gets a max contract?
You know what, John Wall has had more chances to succeed thus far than Randy Edsall. I think he's been here for 1 year longer than Edsall, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but he's also performed a lot better than Randy Edsall, given the circumstances. And he takes blame on his own shoulders, which is another thing we didn't say about Edsall.
He does do that.
Edsall often likes to point blame elsewhere. Anyway, we're not gonna. I could go on for that for a while, as you might imagine.